Okay, let's take a look at this problem. And I'm going to it says factor it. So if I bring up my calculator, I'm going to go ahead and put this in. So go to y equals clear x to the caret 4. If you have the new RT84, you have to press your right arrow key to get out of exponent mode. Minus 2x to the third. So 2x caret 3, and right arrow to get out of exponent mode if you got the newer T84. Minus 12x squared plus 40x minus 32. And we want to put a 0 on y2. Okay, now I'm going to do a second trace, and I'll choose intersect. Now it looks like -4 is one of them, but let's do in our first curve, in our second curve, and let's put in -4. And it does come back and tells us the intersection is x equals -4. Now let's find that next one. Looks like maybe it's 2. So do second trace and choose intersect. Enter our first curve, enter our second curve, and let's put 2 in for the guess. And it does tells us that x equals 2. Now this problem was x to the 4th. So specifically we got x to the 4th minus 2x to the 3rd minus 12x squared plus 40x minus 32. And we're going to take the answers the calculator gave us, and we'll plug them into synthetic division. Doesn't matter which one you start with. I started with the 2, but you could have started with the -4. And so I'm going to add, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, and add, and we get a 0. Now, what's the significance of this? Well, we're at x to the 4th. We're now down to x to the 3rd. And we'll plug in our other answer. So we'll plug in -4. And I'll add, multiply. We're doing it in this line we just found. Add, multiply, add, multiply, and add. Each answer we plug in takes it down one more power, so that's now down to x squared. So we're left with x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals 0. And this factors as x minus 2 times x minus 2. And then if I set each one of those equal to 0, we get x minus 2 is equal to 0, x minus 2 is equal to 0. So we get 2, and we get 2. So those were our original answers. So we got x is equal to -4, and x is equal to 2. And then we plugged them in synthetic division. That gave us our other 2 answers down here. Now those are our 4 answers. And that's where it says solve the equation. Now the factorization. We're going to go backwards here. We'll take the -4, move it on the same side as the x, take the 2, move it over, take this 2, move it over, take this 2, move it over. So this becomes x plus 4 is equal to 0, x minus 2 is equal to 0, x minus 2 is equal to 0, x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we'll put parentheses around each one and put them next to each other. And that's the factorization. Now they probably write it this way: x plus 4 times x minus 2 to the 3rd power. But that would be that factored. Let's see how they have you enter it. They don't really say, do they? X plus 4 x minus 2 to the third power. Where's the power? I guess I'll do caret 3. Okay, check our answer. And then the solutions, use a comma to separate answers needed if solution occurs more than once. Type solution only once. So we're going to type -4, comma 2. Then check answer.